me feel like I'm in a vintage movie. You always know what to say and how to move me. Load me up into your car, take a drive.
I'm sorry.
Oh, so cute.
There's the mom.
The biggest one.
Themselves, you know.
I know.
Птица.
Oh, but looks like cannot fly.
Yeah, it cannot fly.
Oi, 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 oi. Looks like scared.
Try to touch it.
Don't move, don't move. Water. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Soyeon with a chicken.
It's not chicken, Daniel. Oh.
Oh, look at this.
Oi. 여기는 단네 아버님 집이고, 잠깐 집을 대신 봐야 될 일이 있어서 같이 왔는데. All of them?
Событие произошло почти 100 лет назад. В 1531 году
Her color looks kind of pretty.
I like her shape of the face.
She looks like she's super annoyed.
Look at her eyes.
Like, what do you want?
Annoyed.
предварительно снабдив машину электродвигателем и принялся гонять с немыслимой скоростью.
Not so much left. I mean, you said you don't like this chicken, but I like. Nice weather. What are you doing? Today's lunch is chicken nugget. Cannot fail.
Get some
Tomato for festival. And anyway, chicken. Looks nice. Chicken nugget and chicken wing and bone. Bone? Maybe
Bone?
Bone is Korean.
Sounds like French. Bon. Bonjour. Bon.
Oh no. I mean, wing is wing, and I don't know why people call it like, you know, the small life. People called it as bone. So wing and bone.
Ah. Huh.
What?
Maybe she doesn't want really. Dogs are so kind.
Yeah,
Like,
friendly.
come here, let's play. Cats are like, I want to fucking kill everyone.
Don't fight me. Oi. Aww. I'm sorry. I will not do. Bye bye.
Да, папа рассказывал. Did you push her out?
No. Daniel, she likes me.
Did you push her out of there, or how did she get out?
I just took her hand.
Oh, look at this, huh? Suddenly out of there, suddenly.
Come here. Oh, don't bite me, don't bite.
Смотри, у нее такие острые когти.
Her butt. What is the steps? Yeah, maybe she's really excited.
A little cameraman.
How is it?
Same as always.
Salty.
Maybe you could choose would you have a cat or a dog?
Cat.
Not dog? Interesting. If you could choose lizard or snake, which one?
Lizard.
If you could choose cat or hedgehog?
Hedgehog.
I think hedgehog is number one always.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Maybe it was my first pet, and it's cute.
Is it?
Super cute. Oh,
It's super spiky.
you didn't see it.
I'm saying it's
White. What?
Nothing.
You haven't seen the white soft
saw.
belly. You know, if you put your hands under the belly, it's heaven. So soft.
Понедельники взять и отменить, им в понедельники взять и отменить. Вроде не безделенники.
Oui. Oui.
Look.
Where? Oh.
Because I pulled like this.
Там начислены рисунки, где охотятся на крокодилов, там на гиппопотамов, это все Сахаровца. Вернемся к этому времени, поэтому я думаю, разрешают про 20, которые 90 дней, вот это вот гигантское пятно расколано. Нефтяная компания пыталась скрыть масштаб.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Мне в июле тюф проходить.
Да, Янка.
Первый раз за последние 5 лет.
안녕하세요, 여러분. 오늘은
오늘은 nothing.
우리 수연이 what is it called?
부침개.
부침개를 만들었어.
당근 부침개.
당근 부침개.
I mean, there should be much more carrot with. Yeah.
이제 시작.
뭘 시작해? Start what?
이 식사를.
Eat.
How to say it's my first time eating this?
처음 먹어봐.
처음 먹어봐. So what was it's my first time eating this?
I mean, there's many ways, like, but 처음 이거 먹어보는 거 처음이야. 부침개 먹어보는 거 처음이야.
I need to write it down. I will not memorize.
No. Can you see the moon?
Oh, is that the moon?
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Really?
Yeah.
Looks weird.
Oh.
It's like fake.
Oh, yeah, it looks fake. There's another bunny. Yeah, there's another bunny, Daniel. There's another one. 2 bunny, Daniel.
Wanna catch?
Oh. Ow.
It's impossible to catch.
So fast.
I tried running after them. They're really fast.
But that one looks not that scary about. Oh.
Some rod.
Okay. I'm going by myself, Daniel. Hey, don't go away! Don't go! Come here. Oi. Oh my. It's going somewhere weird again. Hey, but it gets darker, Daniel.
We took a walk here.
What is that? Is that a pond?
More like a swamp.
Hey, there's something white. Looks like a bird. There's some small islands in the middle of this weird swamp. Really, did I come here?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so, Daniel.
Really?
I've never seen this green swamp. Is it swamp? I mean, what is that?
What? One step in
Oh my gosh,
Huh?
Oh, oh my god, what if there's some like snake or bugs here? Why?
If you listen, can you hear like bloop, 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 bloop?
I know, but by the way, can you smell? It stinks here. Hey, there's a big one.
Oh, she's making sound because she's like scaring us away. Like, oh, sorry, we didn't know.
Oh, you know, I feel sorry and at the same time it's so cute. Wow, but it doesn't look like just a duck.
It's not a duck, it's like a goose. Yeah, it's like a
Goose?
You see how huge it is? It's not a duck,
Yeah.
it's a goose.
I mean, she's shaking.
You can eat them too, but
Hey, she's shaking her neck, by the way.
Yeah.
Is it like straightening us?
maybe, I don't know.
Careful. Did you hear some sound? 오, 겨우. Oh, sounds like it's gonna broke. Oh, what is that pot? No, don't. Oh my god, why did I teach you it? And if we go in that direction, then there's our room. Okay, better be careful. Yeah, that's our terrace. Here's the bathroom. Like this. And that's Daniel.
Yes.
Hey, it would be so nice if we put the picnic blanket here and lying down. Maybe a little bit of birds here.
I need something soft.
So pretty clouds today.
If I was a smoker, I would go out here like, when I'm stressed.
Oh yeah.
Coffee,
Nice place for
Coffee
smoking.
and smoke.
Yeah. Let's go to check the chicken.
Oh.
You know what? This one is like. Hey, where can I step on?
No, don't step on the black one. Just here.
My leg is not enough for it.
Is it enough?
뭔가 당근이랑 초록색 야채를 안 넣어서 좀 힘을 부족해 하지만 맛있어요. Actually, it looks nice.
Nice. Does it also taste nice? That's the big question.
It will.
Yes.
Wait.
I'll try my best. You too?
Yeah. I hope it's okay.
No, it's hot.
Of course.
Well, it looks so weird if it's not black.
Really?
It doesn't look like cheese.
I mean, there's like white jjimdak, which is called like cream pasta. There's even, you know, rosa pasta.
Is it so?
Yeah. So there's like many color of jjimdaks in Korea.
Yeah.
Sounds like
I have the
you.
impression that Koreans should eat healthier food.
I guess our traditional food is healthier. I mean, healthy. But nowadays, people started to make so many kinds of
Weird food.
mixed foods. Currently, so yeah, that's definitely not good for health. 아까가
Mmm. Not bad.
I mean, the chicken is also, the meat is delicious. Really nice meat.
It's good.
지난번에 전 같은
Yeah, interesting sitting there.
It could be him because the last time he flew away from here, this roof.